Hey everybody, welcome back to the Perfect Portfolio. And we're just talking to Luke and Mindy today about their journey into the perfect portfolio and what they've learned and what they're excited about for the future. So maybe we could just hear a little bit about your background, because I know there's so many people with so many backgrounds. Maybe just tell us a little bit about your background. That'd be great.
Yeah, so we have done basically pretty much passive investing for quite a long time. So we've had a family financial advisor who kind of just took the reins, and we kind of just leaned on them and their expertise, and enjoyed their services. We're kind of happy, and I would say ignorant on kind of the world of investing and all of that stuff and the products out there. And then we started just kind of doing some research, and our eyes were opened to the possibilities and the advantages of various strategies. And so that's kind of where we started, and we came across this course, and it kind of rung true for us on kind of the direction and path we wanted to take for ourselves. And so that's kind of why we jumped into this.
Cool.
And on a personal note too, just adding, we both work full time. We've got two little kiddos, 1 and 3, and really just wanted to set ourselves up as well as them for like financial success and manage it our own, so that we can ultimately be able to spend more time with our families and yeah.
Yeah. What was it? When was your time where like we have to learn more about finance? When does that start? Like, what was your journey towards making it to this course? Was it a book a long time ago? Was it a YouTube video you watched and you started? Because I know you were sort of started it before the course, and then before you found the perfect portfolio.
Yeah. So we basically have just been on like an information journey for about the last year. I would say. So we just decided that we really wanted to, we actually had a friend kind of put a bug in our ear about real estate investing. And so we, earlier in 2023, just started going down that path of what does that look like and what it would be our options. So we started taking classes on short-term rentals, and yeah, that kind of brought us to the perfect portfolio. But also with that, we just were reading books and books and books. And I came across How to Avoid Taxes, 10 Ways to Avoid Taxes, which was your book.
Yeah.
And as I'm reading through that, just, mind-blowing things. We also read the book of your book on banking. I don't remember what that one was called, but we came across them and saw it was like, hey, reach out to me if you want to learn more. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to message this author and see what becomes of it. And that's how we got in touch with you. You were open to chatting with us, which was awesome. So
Yeah, for sure. I do that all the time. It freaks people out. They message me and I call them right away. I'm like, hey, what's up?
yeah.
What? I think that gets fun. So, but so obviously we had to identify like how people are progressing in the course with levels of financial IQ. And you guys have seen them. It's 1 through 7. Obviously, 1 is I don't know anything. Level 2 is I save money, get good credit. Level 3 is I save money, get good credit, max out my 401k to save on taxes, and I've got a Roth IRA and index funds. And then there's level 4 where it's like, wow, I need to use other people's money, and you understand, do that. Where do you feel like you were when you came into the course?
We were deep rooted in level 3.
Really? Okay, just load up those retirement
accounts. Questioning it.
Yeah, questioning it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fully invested that way, and just realizing and running the numbers. We're numbers people, running the numbers, that this strategy doesn't get you where you want to be.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you have $2 million in a 401k, that means you're going to retire in poverty. People don't. I wish people understood that, right? But anyways, okay, cool. So you're now at level 4. I think you're probably a little bit higher than that, because you guys are kind of like learning some of the advanced stuff. Sophisticated investor is the goal for most of our students, and that was when you understand real estate, tax avoidance strategies, all those things. I think you guys are a little from a 4 and moving up pretty fast. I'd say 4 or 5 somewhere. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Okay. Good. So let me ask you this. So how do you see yourself, all the information you've learned, what's going to change? How do you see yourself changing in 2024 and 2025 in the future because of the Perfect Portfolio course?
So one big aspect is the amount of information we got in the course and the diversity that we got all at once, right? And so it's one thing to be kind of off on our own going down a path, but we got all this condensed information, and so now we have this whole world of information and opportunities and strategies to explore and to learn a whole lot more about. And so that's what we're going to continue. So we've been on this path of, you know, just gathering as much information and data as we can over the last year, and now we just have this whole other world that's opened up to us. And so that's really a big portion of it, is learning as much as we can, introducing all of these strategies as we, you know, get comfortable with them, to kind of springboard, you know, as far as we can over the next couple of years. So changing our investment strategies, really leveraging a lot of the tax advantages that we're learning about real estate and all of that stuff, is really where we're headed. I mean, so next year for sure is we want to be in you know, short-term real estate investing for sure, even long-term hopefully as well, and then also the investment strategy has changed dramatically.
Okay, let me ask you this. We always say, like, I still work every day. Stella still works, right? Because she likes her job. What's the projection where you would work only because you want to? And so when you came in the course, where you're like, man, we could, quote, become financially independent, and when is that in the future? And then possibly when is that? What does that look like now? Is that right? What is that? I mean,
so before the course, when we were deep entrenched in level 3 and beginning to question it, our vision was about 15 years out, like numbers wise, it could have worked.
Okay.
But we were learning very quickly that was an unrealistic expectation. 15 years out wasn't going to happen doing the strategy we're in.
Wow.
Now doing what we're doing now in the next 2 to 3 years would be very possible.
Wow. So it went from 15, but not realistic, maybe 20, maybe never, to like 2 to 3 years. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So
when the 4% rule became 3.3%, that kind of threw our numbers out the door.
Exactly. So, well, it's very cool. It's very cool. Anything else you want to add? I mean, the course was $1,500. Was the course worth $1,500?
Absolutely.
Yeah, over and over again, for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, cool. We're excited to see where you guys are doing in the future. And then when you call me and go, wow, we're only working because we want to work and we enjoy it, and we're now living off passive income streams. So very cool. Well, awesome. I know that you know, you guys have a needy dog there and some kiddos there, and it's Christmas. So I'm gonna say great to see you guys, and Merry Christmas. And you know, we'll be talking again, I think, later on today.
Awesome.
Great. Thanks, Mark.
See ya.